Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is your full moon gods at play reading for the full moon in Cancer on the January the 10th. Now this is a longer reading. Oh, by the way, this is the same introductory blurb for all of them. So there'll be a timestamp down below to jump ahead to the reading. It's for the reading in whatever the title is down there. What's your sun, your moon, your rising, maybe your Saturn. Because on the 10th, we have the full moon in Cancer, opposite a stellium of planets, a lot of planets. In Capricorn, it's opposite Mercury, conjunct the Sun. It is opposite the upcoming, well, close to opposite the upcoming Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Jupiter is around there somewhere. It's not quite opposite. Uranus is somewhere else in the chart, but it's turning direct. So that's the planet of the unexpected. And of course, if I didn't just mention, there's a lunar eclipse. Now, eclipses, the effects depending on, depending on who I'm listening to, eclipses can affect for up to 6 months with the solar. And then I've heard up to 6 months or up to 3 months with the lunar. As I've said before, I'm not an astrologer. Go to an astrologer of your choice. Have a listen about the upcoming lunar eclipse because it offers some really good stuff and some not so good stuff, especially since 2 days later, smack bang, there's the peak of that Saturn-Pluto conjunction. It actually, they're already conjuncted, but the peak of it is on the following Sunday. So Cancer, it's all about the home, it's all about feelings, it's all about family, it's about nations, because again, there's that family feel. So let me bring up the cards and let's see what gods are supporting you. They're the ones that lift you up on the bottom row of the spread, and the gods that are working against you or suppressing you, pushing you down away from the divine on the top row of the spread. Let's bring up the cards. Okay, Libra, the first thing I see here is that you've set a path for your future and you really need to change it. The gods that are working against you here are the Mariah with destiny and also Fortuna with fate. We also have Pluton for the underworld, Luke for skill, and Sekhmet of reduction. So I think you are slightly undervaluing yourself. You have a skill set that you've been using for a good while, and you've see your path clearly and have seen your path clearly for some time. But what Sekhmet is telling me is that you are capable of more. You are capable of different. The gods that are working in your favor, we have Eos, the goddess of the dawn, for a new beginning, and Baiame of beauty, a great spirit deity who creates the rules of nature. We've got the Trojan horse here listed as trickery, but do not forget that the Trojan horse is also a symbol of victory through cunning. We have Hecate with protection and Gaia with creation. You can create a whole new life for yourself if you take this new beginning and you set the rules yourself. You will make sure that the world around you is obeying in the way that it needs to for you to create this victory, this piece of art, this whole new, imagine your life as a piece of art, this piece of art for you to surge forward in the world as your new creation. You are protected while you do this. So that's a really, really nice reading, as long as you you don't have to stay on the path that has probably been set for you for years. Or you can tweak the path in ways that you don't necessarily, that you haven't necessarily thought of before. Let's see what the tarot has to say. You're getting rather bored of this path that you've been on anyway. And it's almost like what you're doing now, it's causing you aggravation. This new beginning, look at these cards. This new beginning offers you a chance to walk away from a previous dream that has been causing you pain, and you've been feeling like there's been very, very little progress along the path, even though, yeah, it's my fate, it's my destiny. No, it's not. It doesn't have to be. You have the opportunity of healing. You can look at your skills have been reduced down to a certain amount of measurements that has said to you, need to go this way. You can reduce them down in a different fashion, and it will show you that you can go another way where you don't have to. The only thing you have to avoid right now is listening to people's natural inertia and criticism of, oh, you don't want to change things. But we have a great spirit god clarified by the magician card, coming into your own power, and you have Gaia, creation, the mother spirit of the planet, clarified by the Empress, again, who is a Gaia figure, the fertility, the harvest. Don't worry so much about what you will lose during this. Take the chance, because you are protected. Again, this is the Five of Cups, Psyche and Cupid, where she listens to her sisters and disobeys Cupid, Eros's wishes, and actually looks upon him because he wanted her to love him for him, not the fact that he was the living embodiment of love. So that created a loss. But that story had a happy ending. They got back together and everything was hunky-dory. So don't worry about what you are losing by setting on this new path. The things that are essential will be protected. You have a wonderful new entrance. You will be well received. Just remember in the Legends of the Trojan War how much that horse was welcomed, although puzzled over, but it was seen almost as a gift. Okay, that led to their downfall, but remember, I'm saying you're the one presenting the horse, not receiving the horse. Okay, so time to build your horse, eh? Cheers.